Now, of course, there's some applicants who they are done with the LSAT for better or worse, and they're looking to see what else can they do to improve their odds, even if their numbers are below the median. So I'm wondering, out of all the different pieces of the application, the personal statement, the letter of rec, the resume, what do you think is the standout piece, if there is one?
Yeah, I mean, I guess, in looking at it, when admissions committees are assessing an applicant, they're looking at both the quantifiable measures and what I call the qualifiable measures. So the quantifiable measures are the LSAT score and the GPA. And, and that's hard and fast. Like if you've already graduated, your GPA is what it is. And then if you've already, hit your threshold of pain and can't take the LSAT again, and so your score is what it is, those measures are set. So, but the qualifiable measures, that's where you're explaining your narrative. That's where you're introducing yourself to admissions committees, and basically saying, this is why I want to go to law school. This is maybe why I want to go to your law school specifically. And these are all the characteristics that I'm going to be bringing into the classroom. Because when admissions committees are enrolling classes, they're essentially enrolling communities. And so that class is going to be a class that travels the next 3 years together, and we'll be learning from each other and networking with each other and developing bonds and, basically kind of like getting in the trenches and going into war and becoming the next class of law professionals. And so what law schools are looking to do is enroll students that, will be successful or given all of the measures, they can project success, to some statistical significance. But then looking at the other pieces, they're looking at the people. They're looking at who they are interested in coming into the community. And so when I was at BU, what I would always look for is at BU, there were just so many opportunities for the law students to take advantage of, both offered from the law school itself in those opportunities, but also being in the city of Boston and the opportunities there. And so what I would look for specifically, and what other members of the committee would look for, is evidence of having taken advantage of opportunities. And that comes in a variety of ways. And so it's opportunities of, maybe different job opportunities, and it doesn't have to be legal internships. It can be opportunities anywhere, opportunities of getting involved in organizations that you're passionate about, opportunities that are related to hobbies and other interests. And so, seeing that throughout the narrative. And so ways of doing that are through your personal statement and your resume. And those across the board are generally required for all law schools. Letters of recommendations, some schools require them, some do not. So that's, those are more additional measures that you can bring in and others' perspectives of you. But your personal statement and your resume, those really need to be, your best representation of yourself, so that you are, in a very one-dimensional process, giving a three-dimensional picture of who you are and who you hope they will be enrolling and who they want to be enrolling.
Thanks for tuning into the show. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already to be notified of new episodes as I release them. And feel free to reach out if you need anything at all as you move forward with your prep. I'm happy to help however I can. In the meantime, I'll wish you all the best and take care.